Hello, how is everyone doing? Welcome to another video of Blues Unscripted. Today we'll be going over what happened in Chelsea's preseason after that beautiful game that we beat Brighton Hove and Albion, where the boys are right now, when the next game is going to be. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So after that defeat, after beating Brighton Hove and Albion, Poch gave the boys, a day off. So many of them use those days off. Many of them use the day off to explore the city. They call it the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. They explored the city. And on Monday morning, the boys were back in training. They were in the gym. They did fitness work and ball work. So Poch will always work this guy. So gym, lifting weights, doing some endurance exercise, fitness, and also ball work on the field. Now they had a quick lunch at the hotel, and they also did some, Chelsea had a Chelsea Foundation activity together with the Hilton, where they were in the city just helping kids, help them out with their skills. Kids seeing stars, they want to love the game and play the game and all that. So that's what they did. And then that evening they had a training session, and this time around it was very, very intense. I could remember Cassidy when they interviewed him, and he was saying, yeah, the training is so intense, but it's good for their fitness. Because if you remember last season, Frank Lampard complained that the boys were not fit. Like this was like 10 games remaining in the season and they're not fit. So you're not going to get that with Mauricio Pochettino. So they had an evening training session, and it was very, very intense. Mauricio Pochettino and his coach, they pushed the boys. And now on Tuesday, which happens to be today, they traveled to Atlanta. And they're going to face Newcastle on Wednesday. And I'm just looking at the Chelsea website, and it shows that the boys have landed. They landed in Atlanta, and they checked into their Hilton hotel. So whenever Chelsea travels out now, because of the partnership with Hilton, we're always going to stay in the Hilton hotel. So from the pictures that I'm seeing, a lot of them are checking in. Reece James checked in, Bashir checked in, Jackson checked in, and you see the likes of Cucurella checking in, and also Enzo Fernandez, Thiago Silva, Mikhailo Modric, what's his name, Cucurella, and all these guys, they all checked into the hotel. So they would probably just chill for a little bit and then do some light training and then get ready for the game. As far as the game is concerned, a lot of you are asking, when are they going to play? Well, the game is tomorrow. How are you going to watch this game? Just like the last two games, they are free on the Chelsea app. It's called the Fifth Stand app. It's free, and if you can get onto the Chelsea website, you can watch the game for free as well. Now, what time is the game? For us, for people here in the US, the game is scheduled for, I believe, says here in Atlanta, its game is scheduled for 5:30. For those people in Lagos, Nigeria, game is scheduled for 10:30. And if you're in the UK, it's scheduled for 10:30 as well. If you're in Ghana, it's scheduled for 9:30. Now, for those of you in, let's say, Nairobi, Kenya, the game is scheduled for like 12:30 in the morning. Where else can I talk? Like if you're in Los Angeles, the game is scheduled for like 2:30 in the morning. And if you're in Beijing, Tokyo, game is scheduled for Tokyo is scheduled for 6:30 in the morning, and 5 Beijing is like 5:30 in the morning as well. So those are the ways you can watch this game. But the boys are in high spirit. They're ready to go again after Mauricio Pochettino has pushed them so much, and they are ready to face Newcastle. Now this game is not going to be easy. because Newcastle, as you know, with the whole money and everything, they are up there. They came fourth in the league, or is it third? And they are really strong, and they got themselves a very, very, very good player. Zaniolo, is that his name? And he's very, very good. I watched him play on the 20 World Cup, and yeah, he's a very good midfielder. And they still have the likes of Isak. They still have the likes of Isak there, and they're ready to go. They're ready to go. They added the Leicester City player Barnes, and they're just good. That's a team. They're not spending too much, but they're taking care of the area that they need. So the game tomorrow, I'm very, very excited about it. I'm waiting to see how Chelsea is going to line up, who Chelsea is going to play, and pray we'll get that win as we did in the past 2 games. But this one is going to be really, really tough. Just excited to see how Mauricio Pochettino is going to line up, maybe in his 4-2-3-1 formation, or maybe we'll go back to the back 3, or 3-4-3, or 3-5-2, something like that. We don't know yet. But what we know is that these guys are really working. We're seeing something different. Chelsea scoring more, assisting. We know it's the game is more exciting. So this preseason is always, yeah, it's good. You remember last preseason when Tuchel was in charge, when Arsenal beat the hell out of us. This season we're doing all we can now, and the new guys are going. And don't get used to them. A lot of them are gonna be dropped, like go on loan. And I'll try to make a series about that soon. When we know we have, when we've signed who we want to sign, then we'll just make a series and see who you guys want to see, who you guys want to be on the team. And that's pretty much it. So guys, thank you so much for all the subscription. I appreciate you guys. Closer to 1,000 subscription right now, and let's go ahead and build this community. Go ahead and click that like button, and also subscribe to this channel. Follow us on our social media platforms, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Let's keep this blue flag flying high. Come on, you Chelsea.